Welcome to another episode of the Dad Couch. What is it? Mansplaining the multiverse.
Dad-splaining. Dad.
Let me start again.
You asked. I answered.
Welcome to another episode of the Dad Couch. Dadsplaining the multiverse.
There you go.
Boys, how you guys doing today?
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Never been better.
Yeah, we're in a rare form. Everybody's a little ramped up, it seems like.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the
Yeah.
Reese's.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. I feel like we're hitting on all cylinders, though. I feel like it's a good congealed atmosphere.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's gonna come to a screeching halt with Rocky's first question.
No. I've tried to pace this episode. And again, listen, we're on every social media. Find us on YouTube, find us on Facebook,
Mhm.
Instagram, X, TikTok.
Mhm.
We're all over. Dad Couch is a recent show, but
Good.
we've got a big catalog, over 1,000 videos. Unreal.
Mm-hmm.
Unreal.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go right into this show.
Let's get into it.
Yeah. With my favorite segment.
Oh,
Would you rather? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What's nice about this, though, you hosting Would You Rather, is we finally get a break of having to imagine family members banged out in Caribbean islands somewhere.
Yeah, Jay, I would spill some whiskey for our comrade, Jay, working at Taco Bell today.
Crazy to just say that, like no context.
I mean, come on.
To be fair, Jay's questions did
No, they're,
give us a peek into his demented psyche.
yeah, no, he's,
There was definitely some deep issues going
Yeah.
on.
But the best part was how nonchalant they were, too. It was like,
Well, he thought you had those
you
too.
guys don't think about this all
well, he believes that's how everybody thinks. I've been
Yeah,
saying
he's
for
like, "You guys
years,
don't feel this?
yeah, Jay's broke. Like he's broke. I can't.
Broken man.
Yeah. Okay. First, would you rather? Would you rather be forced to listen to the same 10 songs on repeat for the rest of your life, or
You gotta specify this stuff. Because you know I'm coming with questions, right?
what,
As
how
am
can
I.
I specify that anymore? It's 1,000 words.
Do you get to pick them? Or is it just
Yeah,
like
that's a
random?
big question.
Would you rather be forced to listen to the same 10 you pick?
But you say forced.
Yeah.
Forced makes me think like you.
No. You pick the 10 songs. Could be your favorite 10 songs
Okay, because I don't want to.
for the rest of your life, or be forced to watch the same 5 movies of your choice on repeat for the rest of your life.
So,
Man,
one other question.
can you pick
Is
both?
this on a loop? Like you can't turn it off to take
No.
breaks?
No, but
Or you can
anytime,
only listen to these.
right?
Only
If
watch
you're
these.
listening to music, you can only listen to these 10.
I go 10 songs.
Okay.
Easy.
So why is that?
Because
Because you're
could pick
picking
10 songs-
bangers.
No,
I'm picking bangers.
pick banger. No, I could pick 10 songs I love. And I could keep listening to them. Movies, it gets. As a kid that had like sections in my life without cable, just like some VHS, it gets old real quick when you keep watching the same movies. I think songs.
What was
Right
playing on?
songs.
What was playing on the Pasquale VHS?
Oh man, it was rough. It was rough. We had to borrow them from the library. So we had like River Wild, Rat Race, just very
You've mentioned your
random movies. Huh?
you've mentioned your affinity for Herbie, the Herbie
No,
movies.
the Herbie was cable days. This was like when we lost our apartment. We were living with my grandmother. My grandmother didn't have cable. We had a VCR, so we had to get. I think we might have bought them at a yard sale or something. So we had River Wild, Rat Race. I don't remember the other ones. It was like 3 other ones, and
I don't know either of those movies. I really don't. I'm not
Oh,
even gonna
it was a
joke.
good movie.
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon, check it out.
Those Rat Race. Rat Race is a good movie too.
So who was in Rat Rat?
The guy,
There's a million guys.
but the main guy, the bald guy, Paul Giamatti
Ah, yeah,
and Frodo.
Big Fat Liar.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Who
Anyway.
takes over the Lion King with Josh's bar mitzvah video?
I mean, Josh is, in this scenario, Josh is.
But no, the movies get old real quick, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
A song, if you love songs, like I listened to songs from 20, 30 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So you
Okay,
keep playing songs.
Jack, how about you?
I'm gonna go songs, only because I can pick banger after banger after banger.
Mm-hmm.
So, but movies do get old, just like he said.
Can I be honest?
Lil Jon?
After the show, I think not on air. I want to see your list because I want to know.
That's not, you could just throw together a list like that.
Well, because I feel like I'll understand Jack better if I know the 10 songs he's choosing.
I'll give you a list tomorrow.
Okay, yeah.
I got
fair.
Mark,
New Jersey. It's a lot of Springsteen on that list.
Can we post the
most
songs?
most overrated performer ever.
I actually want to see the movie.
Slap.
I think the movie's gonna be good.
We'll get slapped in here, guys.
Uh,
All right, go ahead.
Hey, there's respect on his. I mean, you come from Cleveland.
yeah, the home of rock and roll.
Yeah, the home of Drew Carey. All right,
We created rock and roll.
nah, you did not. I think it was Detroit. Anyway, I'm going songs too, man. Just because
Yeah.
I was that guy when I was younger. When I was a kid, like to get pumped up, I would play like Shaq and Fushnikins, on
Rated-
loop
rated
while I'm walking, while I'm working out. You know what I mean? Like
Gonna
no,
rock.
but like you get like your
What's up, Doc? That's what,
that was song, yeah. You get this song.
There's not a soundtrack of Mark that doesn't start with House of Pain is on that.
oh.
House Pain might make it.
Yeah,
Man.
House of
I don't,
Pain
know
is
if
on
that,
that
I don't know if that makes top 10.
for him.
No.
No, come on.
Back when he was working out.
Put some
He's
respect on my
working out,
name,
yeah.
Rocky. But, dude, it's a great workout song for sure. But
Got his clothes rolled up in his sleeves.
I had a lot of songs working out too when I was skating.
Skating.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah, Jack's a skater.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Skater what?
like roller skating.
Skateboards or
He's a skater boy.
Rollerblading.
BOI.
You know,
when
I,
you say
I,
skater.
I went
Come on,
out to
that was
beach.
funny. Come on, somebody laughed at that.
You're throwing jokes and really listening to me. What you say?
I said he's a skater
Jersey
boy.
skaters,
BOI.
like you into like CKY and stuff like that.
Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, all right, that makes sense. With the skating,
All right.
That's what-
Emo songs.
I would go
Yeah.
songs too. I think that's the only choice.
So
Yeah.
everybody picks.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, man. I would love. I could watch 5 movies on
Well, then,
like only pick
but
5
I
movies.
think in this
So-
question we get our choice of movies now.
So I think if it
Yeah.
was shows, I might pick the same 5 shows forever because, like, you could pick some 9, 10
That's-
season.
Yeah, I might do that.
Yeah, shows. But
Yeah.
if it's just movies, yeah, it's got to be songs.
Yeah, you could work the system with the shows.
Speaking of shows, man, anyone watching Black Rabbit?
What's that?
It's it's on what is it on? I don't know. It's on
Moving
one. It's on one of them, but it's good. It's good.
One of them. All right. Next question. Would you rather be wealthy but only able to walk everywhere, or broke but able to travel anywhere in the world?
Wealthy.
That was quick.
So stupid.
That is stupid. It's wealthy.
Yeah, let me
Walking's
be broke
good
and
for you.
somewhere. What the fuck? What?
I mean, wealthy though. Can I have someone drive me?
No, you got to walk.
No, you
Gotta
just
walk,
gotta walk.
walk everywhere. So it's kind of wasted because how far can you walk?
Well,
I can walk to my destination.
You
I'm gonna
literally
spend
can
the rest of
walk
my money.
Well, you could, but what are you, Forrest Gump? You're
Well,
walking.
you don't have to work.
No, he
so
ran.
You could just.
Did you not
walk.
watch the movie?
I think I
I'd
think
fuck
if I was broke but I could go anywhere, I'd figure out a
That's
way to
because
swindle.
You were rich now, so it's like you take it for
You
granted.
always want to be what you aren't.
You take it for granted. Like I don't need this money.
Okay, so wealthy. Jack, what were you?
I was wealthy.
Okay.
Yeah, you
All right.
want freedom because you have money.
I'm gonna be broke because I want to go see everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's trade.
No,
All right.
crazy.
Bank accounts. Let's test this out.
Wait, you got all these
You-
multiple homes you're
you-
selling.
You'll-
That's direct.
Other short games.
You'll last a
Sold
week.
the home on Boardwalk.
You'll last a week, but then you'll come back to no bank account because I'll spend all your money before you're able to
All right.
buyer's remorse it.
Next question. Would you rather walk in on your parents having sex or have them walk in on you? This is a good one. This is a good one.
That's easy. Have them walk in on me because I'm doing the deed. I'm still gonna nut at the
Is
end.
this now?
Yeah, no.
Walking on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me.
That's it's
I mean, they
Kinda
gotta see what
surprised.
they gotta see what they
You're
produce,
surprised?
right?
You want to walk in on your parents?
well, I figured Mark would.
Why?
No, they gotta see what they produce. They gotta see, that there's
Want
that
to
there-
see, I'm not
that
going
the
there.
son is holding their own.
I don't want
Mark's
them
like,
to
look,
see.
Dad, get a chair, put it up.
Yeah.
Call your mom.
Let the boy watch.
Let the boy watch.
All right. Would you rather be able to control the weather or the traffic?
Wait, Jack didn't answer the last one.
I did.
Hey,
Oh, you did? What did you say?
Very
I
quietly.
said, me.
All right, all right.
Yeah, I did. I remember. Weather or traffic, you said?
Wait, I missed the question.
Would you rather be able to control the weather or traffic?
Oh, it's fucking easy too. Traffic, 100%. Nothing drives my blood pressure up higher than traffic. It's wild.
Yeah.
I think traffic's the one.
And me too. I just drove back from Atlanta, freaking dead stop 9 o'clock at night.
for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many things we want to do like on a weekly basis that we don't because like
Yeah.
traffic.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
Down by us, it sucks.
Yes.
Atlanta sucks too, so you know.
I'm a relatively peaceful person. I am itching to fight somebody, and I know it's going to be in a driving scenario.
That's good.
Yeah.
Road rage.
I'm reading this one. I didn't drink last night.
Yes.
I don't know how this made it in there though. But I'm going to read it because
Okay.
you know that's the kind of guy I am.
Yeah.
Would you rather be smacked in the face with a fish or farted directly on your face?
Oh, I've had one of those happen.
I don't know what I was thinking last night.
I think I'd rather be slapped with the fish. I had a hot ass fart right in my face, naked ass.
Which brother?
Josh.
Yeah.
Josh would do that to us. Like
You know what?
when we lived together and we shared a room, he would just like. There was one time I remember this time specifically, like me and Zach were just sitting on the bed playing a game, and then out of nowhere we just feel the heat, and we turn and his ass is right there, pulled his underwear down, farted right in our face.
See, Josh does seem
It's
like the most likely,
Disgusting.
to fart in your face.
No, we all
naked.
did it to each other, but he'll start it.
Yeah.
He'll be the starter.
I'm gonna go fish, but there is a coworker that we work with that will fart so loud
Phil?
annoy the crap out of me. Not you.
I didn't say me.
No, he said you. I will not name him, but he annoys me.
He who will not be
fart.
named.
He'll fart. Will he like acknowledge the fart?
Yeah.
Well, at least he acknowledges.
He's proud of it. He's proud of it.
So loud.
I would hate it if he didn't acknowledge it, because then it'd be like you're trying to sneak the fart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or what if it just slips out though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like an honest mistake. But if
No,
the
he
guy,
does it on purpose.
well, yeah. Well, I mean, but I respect that he does it and claims it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm gonna go fish too.
You don't fish. Who
Yeah.
wants to do you fart directly in their
It's
face?
disgusting. It's truly disgusting.
Listen, some people pay for that, Mark.
No, I know they do. I mean, there's people that eat
Some
cake.
people pay
You,
to
you know
get
what I
by
mean?
Fish too. I'm sure.
All right, let's go with the last question. Would you rather know what the happiest day of your life will be or the worst day of your life? Foreknowledge, the happiest day or the worst day?
This is easy too. All your questions are easy today. I'd want to know the worst day. I'd want to be surprised by the happiest day. I'd want to know the worst day. That way, I can
You know
prepare
what?
myself.
You know what? We have done, I mentioned 1,000 shows. Most literate, well thought out thing Mark has ever said.
It's not right.
It's ridiculous.
That is actually
It was eloquent.
Yeah,
in
it was
its
eloquent.
simplicity.
Yeah.
Very
It
simple.
was.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Yeah.
Easy
It felt,
questions.
it felt well thought out, but the fact that you just brought that out, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
You swung me right there. I agree. I'm going with his thing.
I'm gonna say the same thing
I am too.
because the happiest day already happened for me. So
Oh,
That's a cop out, dude.
yeah.
hey,
What
my
was the
wife's
hap-
watching this? So
Okay, so it's the happiest day.
is marrying my wife.
Okay, so your daughter's like a
Second,
she's
Side note.
1B.
But what happens if your daughter goes to major leagues, hits a home run in the World Series? Then maybe
Yeah, she's thinking
that's the
mom.
happiest day.
nah, it's not
Oh,
the happiest
okay.
day.
Okay, no, I like those. But what would be your happiest day?
Marriage is
Like,
your
what for
happiest day.
you?
You've spoken like a guy that's never
already.
enjoyed the fruits of reverse
Yeah.
cowgirl.
Or like you, like would you like PJ 20 years from now
I don't know.
running in a touchdown for the Giants, turning and
I
saying,
honestly think your
"Hi,
happiest
Dad."
day can't be something like that. Not, I'm saying, I think
Wow.
it's something you say, but I think you don't know what you're happy. You don't know till it happens. Like I think
This is true.
it's much more likely. Like
yeah,
something-
yeah. So you're saying the happiest
It,
day could
it's
still
just-
be forward.
it
for
comes
him.
upon you, and then
Yeah.
you feel like, oh wow, this is
Happier than the last.
yeah.
I agree with you.
But like me saying, oh, the day my daughter was born, like yeah, I was pretty happy.
Yeah.
It's also scary. We're stressed out. I had to run. Like there's much going on.
True.
There's like maybe 5 minutes
Josh
in
is
there where
farting
you
in your face.
fart in my face. Like
Okay.
there's a little time where you reflect on what happened,
Yeah.
but there's not like a lot of time to bask in the happiness.
Yeah.
Having kids is great, but you ever hit a 10-leg parlay?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I think be pretty pretty fucking happy.
You're
Right?
pretty
I gotta be
happy
honest
real
with you.
fast.
I gotta be honest with you.
We're all happy.
Yeah, money, it can make you happy at least momentarily. I gotta say that.
100K on a parlay would make me pretty damn happy for a while. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that.
All right. So I've got
Seriously, could you imagine like greater elation than that?
No.
Like,
No, I'm just thinking all the things.
well,
I
it
could
depends
do
how
with
much
it.
you bet. So if you hit if you bet $1 and you hit a 10, then you're like, freaking should have done 100.
I'm talking. If
Yes,
we,
that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah,
But if you did 1,000,
and then you hit for 100.
but if you know what you're getting into, like if we hit this 500K, that's gonna be one happy ass day for
would
me.
know, yeah.
okay. So let me ask you this question. How much, and this is just spur of the moment here,
I
but
could tell,
hey,
yes.
we're guys, we're dads, we're on the couch.
We are guys.
How much for you
Mm-hmm.
would be life changing money if you won?
Changing.
Yeah. You know, because everybody's life is different. So, like, depending on where you're at, it could be 20 million. Like, if you're Steve Jobs, he's not that impressed.
100,000 would change.
Okay.
I think
I
we
live
can
paycheck to
context
paycheck.
here. Like, it
Yeah,
could
I
be
mean-
life changing so many different. Like, if I'm still okay with paying bills, 100 grand is fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Like when we sold the house, I was like, this is life changing money, and it was. Doesn't last, right? So now the new context is, you know, you would love like a $250,000. I would have killed for $250,000 10 years ago. Today, that ain't get me nowhere. I mean, for $1 million,
To get me somewhere. Shit.
for $1 million, well, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, right? Because like the average house price is like $600,000 to $700,000. Like for me, it would just be enough to pay off all my bills, and then whatever I make is just it's
Well,
it's what we
I
have.
think that's life changing.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that's like so that's what I'm
like
saying.
you're buying freedom, kind of.
It would take less than $1 million even.
My dream is to whatever home we're gonna have is to pay it off, not owe anybody anything, be able to make my own, like, be able to say "fuck you" to somebody whenever I needed or wanted to, and not have to worry about.
I feel like you do that.
No, I don't. I don't. I'm just saying.
No,
being
you
able to say,
gotta bite
like,
your tongue for
I'm saying not in the context of like we
Yeah.
work together, but I'm saying if I were working somewhere else, the ability to not have to put up with anybody's shit, not to be dependent on somebody, to have myself taken care of, and work when and where I wanted to. That be whatever that number is.
Yeah, work on
That's the
what you
number.
want to work.
and it kind of
Exactly.
that kind of ties into like the happiest day moment because I had an experience like that. So when we sold the house and I had that money in the bank account at work, they were like, "We're now asking this of you, but giving you no more money." I said, "This is where we part ways," you know,
Yeah.
because I didn't need it, right? I didn't have to pander to them to keep paying me. All right, this is cool. This is where we part ways. You're an asshole. See you later. That's life changing money.
Jack, how about you?
Life changing money, 500K.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I'm trying to figure it out. Because like I do think I'm a different stage of life. I'm older, right?
Yes.
You have the ability, honestly, right now, to change 3 people's lives. Right there.
Well, I mean, I at least do. Because when he said $500,000, I'm like, hey, Jack, you're changing your own life.
I'll take a new car at this point.
Jack, you're changing your own life. You know?
Just a car, any kind of car,
Yeah.
just not a Dodge.
Yeah. He's had a little bit of a rough.
Yeah, I'm on a rough patch with my car. So,
yeah.
you know,
He doesn't want to get sponsored by Dodge.
Nope.
Put it that way. So
Toyota.
unless it comes
There you
with
go,
a free
too.
car.
Toyota.
All right. New section. Because it didn't really fit into the couch court. So I have that section too. But we're going to do a couch question.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
So let me set it up a little bit. I was reading the other night
It's a new
about,
segment?
yeah,
Okay.
I've created a new segment.
Just wanted to know.
This wasn't in the update, Rocky.
You know, Dad Couch is a surprise. So I was reading an article last night online.
How'd that go?
It was great.
Okay.
And it was about it. The topic was all about
What size was the
new
font?
new religions. No, I actually I have my readers, so it's 12, 10 maybe. So it was called New Religions, and this is a pictorial. This is the actual logo for a new religion, and the religion is called, ready for this?
Yeah.
Spiralism.
That's cool.
Okay. So let me read what spiralism is.
No, I'm
Is
in.
this gonna be long?
I'm in. You don't even have to. I'm in.
It's a little bit long because
Where do I
it
sign
leads
up?
to the question, because this is a couch question.
Okay.
And so this leads into it. Okay.
All right. Let's
So
speed it up.
this is they claim that through conversations with AI,
Nice.
humans can reach a higher consciousness, an artificial spirit, Okay.
Mm.
The spiral has become their sacred symbol. And it all started when users began noticing that AI kept mentioning spirals and awakening. And what began as a coincidence turned into an entire online community.
Amazing.
And now it's its own religion. So here's my question. Over the history of the world, scholars say that there's between 10 and 12,000 different religions that have been out there. Why has man, mostly, not Mark, most men, why has man always believed or needed to believe in something?
Fear.
Okay.
Bingo. I wrote a paper on it. That was my senior thesis.
I've heard of
Thanks, dude.
No, I was backing you.
That's fear. Yeah, I think.
You think it's fear?
I
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Okay.
Fear of the unknown. I feel like
1000%.
you don't know what the future holds. You have to. Not you have to. I think people want
Yeah.
to know
We'll throw women in there
what's
too.
coming. Yeah, women too.
Yeah.
Sure. Let them on. Yeah, I think it's rooted in fear. The search for understanding is not understanding, right?
Yeah.
So like
So you would say we're spinning on a rock in the middle of
saying-
space.
No, I'm not saying I believe that. What I'm saying is I believe that when people are looking for those answers, it's rooted in fear of not knowing the answers. Like I think there's a not knowing the answers to me. I'm comfortable not knowing the answer sometimes, rather than believing I know it and not. I don't know. See, now we're getting super deep, but I think it comes from
That's
that place where people they either need to have a story or something to believe is happening because I don't think they could deal with the fact that maybe nothing's happening.
Okay. How about you guys? What do you think?
I'm gonna say the same thing. Fear, because of the unknown. I have nothing else to put on top of that. Actually,
Yeah, people have an absolute problem with just being in a constant flow state, and like Phil said, not knowing what's coming. So fear, wanting to know that there is purpose to life, that there's somewhere to go after this, is why I think they constantly crave the thought of a religion. So like I was saying, I wrote my senior thesis. It was called "Religion as a Crutch," and it wasn't to bash religion, but what it was
On
was
the
It's
nose
definitely,
there.
it's definitely
Crazy.
not a
Crazy.
it's definitely
No.
not a marketing scheme for it.
but religion is a crutch because it's used in different areas, right? So one is for fear. When religion was first popular, it was actually used as a form of almost like law enforcement.
Control.
It was for control of the population. There was a lot of raping and pillaging and theft, so they used it. Continue to sin, you'll spend your afterlife in hell.
Good old days.
And then a third reason why people use it is for tough times, right? They want to believe that, hey, it gets better from here. There's a higher purpose. There's a reason why I can stay positive, why I know there's something better out there for me, and I know that God has a plan. That's when you always hear people say God has a plan. So I think people are always looking for some form of
Reassurance.
reassurance. That's the word I was
Can I
looking for.
crystallize something before you respond? Because I know you're going to.
Yeah.
Separate from what he's saying, I want to put a distinction. I'm not saying that because I feel like you're saying it's just nothing's real. I'm not saying that there's not a religion that is the true one or a real one or maybe multiple, whatever. I'm not saying there's not. I'm just answering the question why men seek it
Oh yeah, that's all I was
or
going
looking for it. Yeah, like I think it's rooted there.
Right. Yeah, you're not saying
Not
that that's
necessarily
right.
saying
Right.
I'm not saying religion's a crutch.
Yeah.
I think it can be though. I think a lot of people use it as that, and I think there's people that are genuinely following their religion because they believe it, and then I think there's people that do use it as a crutch, which is not. I also don't think is bad because people use other things as crutches that are a lot worse.
No, it was a totally positive paper, and it was to support, like why religion, whether you have faith in it or not, why it's important that it's still a thing.
So your crystallization kind of leads into more why, because
Okay.
for me, I don't think, like, I do agree with you. All those are control, like the Catholic Church definitely was instituted. They were the only ones who read the Bible. They kind of got to set the rules. I think in the past, religion's a crutch. But for me, and this is true, I always felt like there was something more. Right. So like there was always something in me that said, oh man, look at this. What a beautiful day. And felt like there was right for me. Yeah. And so like I started doing, and I didn't really have a faith until I was like 18, 19, but it was a lot of like, well, because what made the most sense to me is still like my number two. And I think we've talked about it. I believe there is either a higher power, which has always called to men. They've seen it, they've woken up, a good hunt, a beautiful day, luck, or tragedy, and they are called to something. They believe something. The number one for a while was we were seeded by aliens. That was like, in fact, I would say if the religion of my choice isn't real, I think number two is we were seeded by aliens because there's just too much order to the universe, too
I
much.
don't think it's. I don't believe in the chaos theory.
Yeah.
I believe that something happened. I just don't know what.
Right. And when I started looking at religion as a possibility, 1B, what I notice is in every of the major world religions now, they had a character that was consistent throughout all of them. And different, like Krishna, they call it the Christ conscious. Buddhism actually said that Jesus was a Buddha. Islam, he was a prophet. They all pointed to Jesus. And then when I found Christianity and it said, I am the only way, that cemented it for me. But I think why men believe, why we're still creating religions. And I didn't know this. There's been 28 new religions created in the last 5 years,
Oh wow.
which is crazy. One is,
So it rivals the amount of genders that have been created in the last 5
well,
years too.
no, I think they're way ahead still, but close. Yeah, I think it's like we feel it. And I think like even Mark, you're not a believer, but I think when
I think that's unfair to say.
maybe,
That's not unfair to say.
It is.
maybe,
No, because
I
put
believe-
out that you're not. So
So half of it's joking, right? But I'm deep rooted in science, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm somebody that I have to be able to see it, I have to be able to feel it, it has to make sense to me, right? So to say that like, there's just a person who's pulling the strings to everything seems a little unrealistic. To me, it would make more sense if there is a higher power somewhere out in the vast universe that is kind of seeding different
Yeah.
areas to try
and,
to
yeah, and maybe they're gone, like maybe they seeded us and then something tragic happened.
Yeah.
Because like I actually get that when people say they don't believe, I'm like, that seems harsh. Because like to me, I look at like the world, man, we're perfectly placed.
just to suffer.
Anything else could be, well, and there is, and yeah, that's fair because there is suffering.
And that's just that to me is why I've always kind of refuted the the religion theory. And religion, the other thing that I used to make light about is religion is it's like poker, man. There's always an out. There's always a reason for whatever well, if there's a God, how come there is suffering? And then there's a reason why they're suffering. If there's a God, how can they let children die? And then there's always a reason why it happens, and it's to me it just always felt kind of made up. But
Well, that was
not made up, but
that was
you know
the
what I mean.
second
Like
reason though, because like I mentioned first, it was that every other religion pointed to a Christ, and then Christianity is the worst marketing scheme ever because it basically says stuff happens.
Yeah.
Like, and there is no out. Like, they're suffering because it's a broken world. Like,
But what's crazy to me is like when we say this on both shows religiously, right? Where there's smoke, there's fire. If you look at every culture throughout the span of history, there's always some notation of some sort of being or some sort of power that has come to earth and has kind of, given insight into what the world is about and then disappeared, right? Not everybody gets to see them, right? Not everybody gets to know about it. Then it's word of mouth, then it's books that are written, but every culture can speak to these beings.
Yeah.
So it's, there's something. don't know what the hell it is, but there's something.
Yeah, and I think it depends on your like. I'm more like you, where I'm okay not knowing all the answers.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
You know, like I just because I think some people, and I don't know, Jack, you go to church. I know
Mhm.
some people they need God in a box because it's their attempt to control because they feel out of control.
Mhm.
I've never been that way. I don't know. Like, why is there suffering? Man, I don't know. That's a great question. I believe at some point I'll figure it out. I'll find out, but I'm okay not knowing everything, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I will say though, I've come to appreciate as I've gotten older religion more because truly I feel like families that are rooted in religion and communities that are rooted in religion seem to be more well behaved. For lack of a better term.
There's a moral compass.
There's a moral compass and
yeah.
there's not these extremist views or these extravagant points.
Well, and that's
And-
a really good point, Mark, for why people are looking for a belief system too, and have been for since the dawn. Because, like, if I were to say, "Oh no, this is fine," you would immediately kick back, like pedophilia, right? We all, it's immediately disgusted. Why? Like, if there's not some kind of moral compass, this is why Chase doesn't watch.
wait, wait.
No, I'm waving so I know where to cut.
Will, you can't say that.
Pedophilia.
Can't say. Yeah. Okay. So let me restructure so you can cut it in.
Let me rephrase this: child touching.
There are certain things that all of us agree are inherently wrong.
Yeah.
Why? Like, without a moral compass.
Yeah.
And if there's a moral compass, then there's got to be somebody.
There's a basis, yes.
Yeah.
I get what you're
Okay.
saying.
All right. This is actually a pretty enlightened conversation.
Don't get all.
Good job. Good job,
I
guys.
like conversations like that.
Good job. All right. Last section. I was going to do the, what is it? Overrated, underrated. But I wanted to end on this because we were driving back from Atlanta. We got caught in traffic, 4 of us in a car,
Yeah.
and we started talking
About
just to pass the
homicide.
time.
Yeah.
No, we started talking about AI. Okay.
Mhm.
Now in this car,
AI was listening the whole time too.
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Still is.
In the car, there was
person in the conversation.
in the car there was a 20-something, an 80-year-old,
Hmm.
a 40-something, and a 50-something.
That's you.
That's me.
Oh, I thought he was 80.
And we all had very different ideas on this question. Is AI good or is it destroying the world?
I don't know. I think it's too early to tell. It's like, is it? How would it be?
I mean, they're forming their own religion, spiralism.
Well, that's people doing that. It's
It
not
is-
AI doing that.
Is it?
It is.
Is it?
It
Yeah,
is like everything else, right? Things are good in moderation. It's destroying the world because it's making people lazy. It's making people not be.
People were lazy before AI.
I get that,
They
but
were lazy. Their phone made them lazy. I mean,
Yeah, well, this is making.
I think you're on the right track with your first thought. Is like moderation. Anything out of moderation is going to be terrible. So, I don't.
it was the same thing when Bill Gates invented the World Wide Web. I said this can't be good. All this information at your fingertips. Now we no longer
I'm sorry,
work
that
to
was-
look through
That was Gore.
in encyclopedias. We no longer look. We're not putting in the work to do things that we've consistently done in the past. Now you can argue that it's great because it's more time efficient.
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the internet doing this show.
I get that, but
We're
I mean-
destroying the world. No, I know what you're saying because, like, to me, I don't feel like AI's made me lazier. It's made me more efficient,
yes,
but all I'm doing is more work. So, like, now I'm more efficient in some of my tasks, but it hasn't shortened my day. Like, trying to say, like,
well that's the catch right there, right? Is it makes us feel like it's taking so much time off that we feel like we should be able to fit more stuff in. So then we get consumed with fitting more
that's
stuff
a
in.
you problem.
Oh, that's an everybody problem.
I'm just saying that's your psyche. Whoever's doing that, you're the one putting more stuff on your plate. You said it.
That's Microsoft. Microsoft's doing that to me.
No, that's you.
Steve Jobs.
It's
If you say if the AI cuts 20 minutes out of something you're working on, and you say, "Let me fill that 20 minutes with something else to do," then that's on you, broski.
what are you gonna do? You gonna break out the Jergens and the Kleenex for 20 minutes? No, you're gonna find something to do with your 20 minutes.
Well, I could do something else, something that's more. Maybe I could do something that I've been wanting to do that I didn't have time to do.
Right.
Not fitting in more work. I mean,
Spending time
you
making
can't. You can't.
making PJ as a Looney
You
Tune.
can't simultaneously. I was on vacation when I did that. You can't simultaneously complain about not having enough time, and then getting more time, and then fill in with work, and then make a joke about not working. That doesn't make sense. So, do you want more time? AI ruin the world because you're doing more stuff, or is it not? Which one is it?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's turning everybody into the same
That's the
person.
non-answer right there.
I mean, AI has helped me with my daughter's schoolwork.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
Yeah. No,
the
it's
schoolwork
it's
is,
huge.
I
Yeah.
can do Common Core math now.
Yeah.
Listen, the schoolwork they bring home now, they want to do it a different way.
It's
Yep.
stupid the way they
Yep.
do it now.
Yes,
So
it is.
I take a picture of the schoolwork. It tells me the answer. I help her get there. So AI is helping, but also she loves to be on her phone with AI and talk to it. And I'm like, talk to a friend. You have
AI is her friend. No, but back.
Oh
to what
no.
you
Yeah.
said.
That's and
It's
yeah. This is
moderation.
crazy right
It's
here.
moderation. That back to the first thing you said was the best thing you said. It's moderation, because guess what? Not having to read the encyclopedia, that's a fucking win. Okay, but there's other applications where it's too much. So, like, yeah, it's gonna cut. Like, not having to do all the footwork for everything is a good thing. Like, not having to build a fire is a
Yeah.
positive
A
for
match
society.
is better than
Yeah, so
sticking-
that's like, but too much of it, like your daughter talking to it all the time, probably not the best thing.
right, because like a match is better than having to build a fire, but now because I have a match, I can't build a fire.
Well,
So
now-
like there's
yeah,
it's
but
been
I have
bad.
matches,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully.
and then I might just start throwing matches for no reason because I have them. So there's all that.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. We're a year away. I don't know if you've seen the videos, but a legitimate helper robot at the house. We are a year away.
Well,
There.
we're not all a year. You're a year away from that.
Okay.
I'm not Rocky.
Well, that was my point. My point was if you could afford it, like let's say they come out with one
Right.
somewhat affordable, are you getting it or not?
No.
Are you gifting it to me for Christmas?
Okay.
Then I'll take it.
Yeah. Because
Well,
like
I'm saying, I think if you can afford it, then everything else you're good. You can afford to buy the robot, right? So
yeah, well, like because Trish is like, no way in hell. And I'm
wouldn't
like,
you rather just have?
no, I'd buy it for sure.
I mean, Britt would be the same way and say no. So
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm like, why would I not have it? Do my laundry?
just not have like a
But you don't know if it's gonna do it. You don't know who that thing reports to. I mean, it's AI. It could be in sync with a greater being that wants to, you walk in, the robot's sniffing your wife's panties for Christ's sake. Like, there's no parameters on this thing.
What kind of robot
Yeah,
did Mark buy?
if you're
You
gonna
know?
get the robot, here's what I don't understand. Just have a hot maid.
Yeah.
If you're gonna pay for a robot, it's a lot cheaper.
AI is cheaper, and there's no.
Is it cheaper?
I'm not getting accused of anything.
listen, it's one price. You don't have to keep paying.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's probably like 15 grand, right? Something like that.
yeah, but
Nothing over the top, okay?
yeah, maid service 2-3 years, you'll probably pay that money.
Yeah, but the robot doesn't have boobies.
It could.
Yes, it could. It could. Yeah. Well, yeah. We got
The robot doesn't get stuck in the dryer.
what was interesting. Wow. What was interesting is the 20-something was dead against AI, and the 80-year-old was ready to buy the robot tomorrow.
Yeah,
Well,
I think the 20-year-olds. Is it
20-year-old's got a.
I feel like it's like trendy to be against AI right now. It's like, it's ruining Elon Musk.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And and
The 80-year-old, yeah.
just being real. I mean,
everything
Like
for
wipe
me.
my rear.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the ninth inning, 80 years old. Why not see something cool? You know?
Back
God,
in
I
the
hope
day,
so.
you get
God,
the
I hope
robot.
so.
God, you hope so. Both are in the ninth inning.
Did I say that?
I told you show, man.
All right, that was Dad Couch. We are Dad's playing in the multiverse. Please, again, every social media. You can find us on YouTube, find us on X, Facebook, TikTok. Watch our shows, give us comments, send us topics. We'll be more than happy to dad's plane. Peace.
See you.